Replace turnover in the people. Right at this very moment.
My selector work with me, because I want to bring some energy to the stage tonight. Our Rockabessa division with there. And we are represent Omar Woodbine today. We are represent Marky G today. It is a must, people. Let me get down into some serious points now, alright? Someone will listen to these points that I'm going to put forward. Us being here today is not just to enjoy ourselves. It is not just to enjoy. Time! If you love Marky if you love Marky G, say time come. The next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Time come, comrades. Time come. Me area. Next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Western St. Mary. The next Prime Minister of Jamaica to Western St. Mary.
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Whoa! Look at the people raising up. The whole Jamaica waking up. Get ready for go with gold. Then the man with passion and a purpose. From Kingston straight to
one market
gold in them state. Get ready to make up a new way. A new way. Yo! The entire Jamaica know. Gold in the best and it's true. When golden step on the road, the people are really see love. Whoa!
One market we say.
Every Jamaican put your hands up so.
Western St. Mary.
On your mark set, go golden. You're ready for the road. Hey! My golden, you're ready for the road. Ha! My golden. Tell them go with golden, go with golden, go with golden, go in golden, we going with golden, go with golden, go in golden, we ready for the road and we moving with golden, go with golden, go with golden, you want more golden, we got golden, going with golden, go with golden, go with, hey! Golden, 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 everybody say the name, golden,
keep it,
golden,
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 keep it,
everybody say golden, mark, golden, real, golden, wow, golden, clear out the way when we're strolling. So put your hands up so, every Jamaican hands up so. Time come that we know, on your mark set go. Golden, you're ready for the road. Ha. Golden, we're ready for the road. Whoa, just tell them, we're ready. You know it's golden.
Yeah, man. You want Jamaica,
alright.
The People's National Party.
Roll it, roll it, roll it. Roll it, roll it. Arakabesa, how are you feeling about Mark Golden being up here tonight? And let me stop Sir Rockabessa alone because this is a Western St. Mary thing, don't it? Western St. Mary, are we ready to take back Jamaica from the hands of which it lay? Are we ready to make Mark Jefferson Golden the next Prime Minister for Jamaica? And listen, this is not just nice, you know. And when the big man come up here today, come talk, I'm sure him I go reinforce all the things that he have said over the years. And we see the history that he's making in the parliament. And one of the first opposition leader to make the people them who own the house or claims that them own the house have to walk out of the house. They have to leave the house. This man don't just come with pretty clothes, him come with plans for Jamaica. And before him even go in power, you see the plans them are implement already. So trust me, when he gets the chance to go there, and as we say, we are here today also to make sure that Harville is our next MP for Western St. Mary. So we get rid of them all together, sweep them out. In the interest of time, I know that.
So let's see what go on now. Marky G running that place and they see an orange how the people them greet him. If we're not ready for the elections, people more want to type ready, you know. You see, this is why I never wanted to use my computer to do the live stream. it's like them set one bug on my computer. Me no know what going on here. But the frame them keep dropping. I don't know what is going on, but I don't like it. But anyway, we have to work through it. People, if the live kicking off, wanna come on back on the live. The live is not gonna end now. I have a lot of things to cover. The live I probably done 3-4 o'clock. May I tell you that? Alright? So make we hear what Marky G have to say to the people in a Western St. Mary, you know. Make we hear that have to say. Alright? Let's see what I'm going to say. No, I the wrong frame that. Paulette, if you're not ready, type ready in the comment section. Hear that? Ready.
Your next Prime Minister of Jamaica, help me welcome Comrade Mark Jefferson Golding. Jamaica must win.
Yeah. Well, this is Beanie Man representing for Mark Golding, a.k.a. Marky G. Yeah, them not bad like me. Now them don't know we. Them just see it. Yeah, man, on them TV. Zaga, Z. Stand digga digga ding dang digga digga ding dang digga digga ding dang dang. Marky G, I know you are champion. Everybody wave on your right hand. Put up your fist. Hey, Marky G, we don't know, so none of them not like it.
Hey, Sulfur, same thing happened to you? Brother, I come like a man and send some bug to a device, brother. Believe. All of a sudden, my computer, nah. Brother, me have proper internet, you know. Me tell about proper internet. Me have proper internet, you know. You see me I deal with, me have internet, I mean I have storage problem in my, me have all, I think a 4 or 8 terabyte external memory. Brother, me I have memory problem. I mean, I tell you, say, bro, I don't understand how my device I glitch from what they so. Till me I'll have to start use my phone. Because at least when I use my phone, the people they not drop off. But with that device, I feel like them bug it, man.
See them.
Give me one, big up yourself, you know.
All I pop, but that still not spite me. Holding a cut and got you because I love in our yard. And none of them care. Oh, Marky G, me don't know, so none of them not like me. So me just go stand up in them faces.
Pull up that selector. Pull up that. Comrade Chairman of the meeting, my colleague and friend, Dr. Maurice Guy, MP for Central, St. Mary. Your Worship the Mayor, big up, Comrade Fitzroy Wilson. Candidates, Omar Newell and Comrade Omar Arville Woodbine, the man of the hour. Yeah, man. Comrade Byfield, big up yourself. Comrade Big House, big up yourself. Comrade Veen, big up yourself too, man. All the comrades on the platform. Comrades, workers and warriors, foot soldiers and supporters of the People's National Party here in Western St. Mary. The word is love. Comrades, when I came here today and we started on the border and we moved through this constituency and we passed people in the nooks and crannies, highways and byways, hills and valleys, I said to myself, former Minister Montague, you have a problem. You have a big problem. Because the energy for the PNP in Western St. Mary turn up. And the people are saying, this young man here, this capable, dedicated comrade, Arville Woodbine, is the man who they want to send to Garden House to represent you and represent you well. I have every confidence in Comrade Woodbine. He is a man with a serious attitude. He is a man with a caring heart. He is a man who knows how to get things done. A businessman, a self-made man, a family man. And I know he won't rip you off. I know he won't abuse his position. He won't discriminate against anyone because he believes that Jamaica come first. And I know that he will do the People's National Party proud in the way that he represents you as your member of parliament when the time comes. So comrades, I have to ask you, are you ready to deliver Comrade Woodbine as your MP for the People's National Party? Yeah, man. I can see and can hear, I can feel Western St. Mary is ready for the People's National Party. And whenever them call it, whether sooner or later, and it can't be much later, because their back is now against the wall.
Let them know, Marky G.
It is going to be our time. And you know, you have a situation where the MP for this constituency is the chairman of the Jamaica Labour Party, but he's not fit and proper to sit in the cabinet. What can go so? What can go so? In the same way that the Prime Minister of Jamaica can't have his Integrity Commission declaration certified, so he's not fit to be Prime Minister of Jamaica. And the fact that he's running back for a third term, even though he committed himself to 2 terms back in 2016, another failed promise that was never delivered. He is not ready. He should not be eligible. He should not be running again to be Prime Minister of the country. Comrades, Jamaica needs a government that can deliver a vision of hope for the people. And the government must be based on a strong ethical foundation. A government that knows right from wrong. A government that knows that the resources of the people are not there for friend and company to benefit from, but are for the people's benefit and the people alone. A government that has a vision to uplift the people and take the country forward in one accord, in a unified approach of progress. We need to move from where we are now, where Jamaica's aspirations for the most part are to migrate, to leave our shores because they don't see hope here under this government. We need to turn that around. We need to build a more productive economy, an economy that generates wealth for our people. It must be built on investing in our human capital, our people, through strengthening the education system, fixing the early childhood and primary system, which is now failing so many young people, delivering over 30% of primary school students into the secondary system, and they can't read and write. They can't do basic arithmetic. We can't build a country like that, comrades. The People's National Party is determined to fix that problem, which is the source of so many other problems. We're determined to have a training system where we work closely with the private sector, where the state training agencies and the private sector work hand in hand to train people to be fit for the jobs that are being created in the 21st century. We have a vision of a strong economy based on the use of technology, driven by a workforce that is first rate and is better than any other in the world. And that is where we are committed to education and we're committed to training. And our people need housing. Housing in Jamaica has been a situation where affordable housing for the people has been left behind. The houses which are built for the most part under the Labour Party are houses that none of you can afford. They don't care about the people's needs. There's a huge unfulfilled demand for affordable housing. And with Professor Senator Floyd Morris, we're determined to build 50,000 affordable houses in our first term of office.
Them not here. Hey, this is my part right here. So when I talk about housing in the people, no joke. Remember that.
Already, comrades, identifying the lands where we can build those houses, identifying the designs of the houses, using modern approaches, climate-friendly approaches with water harvesting and solar energy delivering a house at an affordable price. And we're going to reform the National Housing Trust to bring it back to its original vision as an instrument of progress for the people. It was Michael Manley's institution, and we want to return it to its original cause. We're no longer going to take $11.4 billion a year out of the Housing Trust to fund the budget of the government and them talk about no new taxes. That money should be used to build affordable houses for the people. We're going to create a fund out of that $11.4 billion that we're not going to take out of the Housing Trust so that we can provide grants to first-time purchasers, young people up to the age of 35 who are contributing at least 2 years to the Housing Trust. When they buy their first home, they will be eligible for a grant of $500,000 to help them pay the deposit on that house, because we want to help young people get onto the ladder of ownership so they can improve their lives for themselves and their families. We have a number of plans in housing. For public sector workers, we want to reintroduce the special interest rates that were taken away by this government. For public sector workers, we want to say, when you buy a house, you have 3 months before you have to start paying your mortgage so you can sort things out, buy your furniture and so on. We're thinking about the people. We have the rent-to-own scheme for all those who are informally employed.
All right, that's what I'm coming in. Marky G, when me tell you, say, me with you. Me with you because of your policy them. Me with you because you have the mind for the people. I am with you, Marky G. The rent to own, I right there, some 15. Because I'm not 35, you know. You know how much housing trust me pay from me, man? And I don't see one house so me can afford that now. So, me ready for cash in, you know, my general. So you see rent to own, right there, some of the our sound people, our sound. And Ardeen, Glow Wagwan.
And can't prove their income because they don't get a pay slip. But them a make them money. They can go into the house and occupy it as a tenant, paying rent equal to the mortgage. And as long as they make the commitments for, say, 6 months, we'll say, yes, you have proved that you're worthy to get a mortgage, even though you can't produce a pay slip. And we will bring them to the mortgage and bring in the mortgage and make them into owners, and they can move forward with their lives. The People's National Party is thinking about the needs of the people. In the area of education, one of the reasons why we're having such problems in the education system is because of the high rates of absenteeism. Absenteeism is when children are not going to school 5 days a week. And many of the times it's because the parents can't afford the lunch money or the bus fare or taxi fare. So we are going to guarantee that all needy students will get at least one hot meal a day at school when they attend school, at primary and secondary school. At least one hot meal a day. And as the economy improves, we'll extend it to breakfast and lunch. We're also going to provide a subsidy for rural children to help them get to school and back. $2,500 a week. Because right now, it's unaffordable for many rural families. We don't have a proper rural transportation system in Jamaica yet. And until we establish that, we're going to help children to get to school. Right now, 7,500 children benefit on the path for some kind of subsidy. We're going to increase that subsidy to the amount I mentioned, and we're going to extend it initially to 20,000 children. And as the economy improves, we're going to take it up and up and up.
Miss Curiosity, big up.
And comrades, right now, under this government, the imported food bill has gone up from 800 million to over 1.4 billion US dollars a year. Imported food. And we're saying a lot of those imports are impacting our farmers, especially when those imports are brought in by importers who get special permits through friend and company business. And the labor rights are famous for that. We're going to say some of those import taxes that are being collected on that food, we're going to establish a fund for agriculture, an agriculture development fund to help our farmers to move forward, help them to be more productive, help them with things like fertilizer, irrigation systems and storage, storage for goods to reduce post-harvest losses. Right now in Jamaica, 30% of what is produced ends up spoiling after harvest because there's no proper storage or transportation systems for the farmers.
Commence a special dedication to all farmers.
Hold them, Marky G, hold them.
Here back rider.
You remember good. All farmers stand up, all teachers stand up. All people want to own their home stand up. One Marky G, one PMP. You think I joke?
The general. So St. Mary, Western St. Mary, we have a new deal coming for farmers. Right now, we want to push up the arable lands in this country that are covered by irrigation and serviced by irrigation. We've got to invest heavily in irrigation, in farm roads and other systems, credit, to provide financial credit to farmers so that they can afford the working capital to produce. We have to get that number down. There's no reason why we should be spending so much foreign exchange on imported food when Jamaica produce some of the best food in the world. Some of the best yam, some of the best banana, some of the best cassava, some of the best turmeric, some of the best ginger, some of the best cocoa, and of course, some of the best good ganja, which I decriminalized back in 2015. So you can't go to jail for a split or a chalice. Market G do that.
Make them know, Marky
But we have
G.
a government we're not ready. We have a government that is not ready. Right now, the Integrity Commission referred the Prime Minister for further investigation for his illicit enrichment situation to the FID, the Financial Investigations Division. And we have heard a U.S. government report say that only around a third of the positions at the FID are filled. 2/3 are not filled. It is being starved of resources, so it can't do its job effectively. It doesn't even have a leader in place now. They have an acting leader who is an ICT manager, not an investigator. Those things don't happen by accident, comrades.
What can go so? What can go so? What can go so?
Help, we hear the
We
collaborate.
need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator.
Something not right, my wisdom warriors. Something is not right. Tell about them.
Those things are all part of the scheme to maintain Jamaica in the grips of a corrupt government. The people must take sleep and mark death. We have an election coming up. They're going to be running all kind of money and make all kind of promises. Promises are a comfort to a fool. And they haven't been doing things for 9 years. All of a sudden you see them run up and down doing things that they've ignored and neglected for so long just because they want a third term. But no, they don't deserve a third term. And no, the Jamaican people are not fools. And no, they will not get back into Jamaica House because the PNP is coming with a program for the people. And the people want to see change. And we will deliver that change. Are you ready, people?
Aside now, another man wants to take over.
Comrades and friends, the change of which I speak is based on a solid ethical foundation. We want a government where the people can trust that they're not being deceived, that they're not being lied to, that they're not being ripped off by those who have obtained power in the name of the people but are using it to further their own well-being and that of their friend and company. We need a government that is focused on uplifting the challenges we have in our social sector, in our health sector, as Dr. Guy has described, in our education system, as I've already mentioned. And we build a strong foundation for our economy so that it is more versatile and more resilient by building agriculture and building logistics and building the creative industries, supporting our musicians, our artists, and all of the other creatives. We have a $1 billion fund we're going to establish to help to get our creatives moving forward to be productive, because Jamaica is a brilliant place. Jamaica is a creative place. Brand Jamaica based on our music, based on our culture, based on Rastafari vibes, based on lots of great things that we've achieved over the years, can deliver a stronger economy for us. But we have to get behind our creative sector and let them produce. So comrades, this is a serious election. This is an election that will give Jamaica a chance to move out of the morass, out of the mire in which it finds itself under the Jamaica Labour Party, and move it in a positive direction of hope under the government of Mark Jefferson Golding. Comrades, when I toured St. Mary today, the western section, I felt the vibes of the people. They were happy to see us. It was like PNP is having a revival. PNP is having a resurgence. PNP is standing up tall and strong, in accordance with our great tradition, from Norman Manley coming through to Michael Joshua Manley, coming through to PJ Patterson, the great infrastructure man, to Portia, Lucretia, Simpson Miller, Mama P, who had unending love for the people. Big up Sister P. And of course, Peter David Phillips, the great statesman, the finance minister that took us out of financial ruin and put us on a path of sustainable development. Comrades, we have a proud record. Don't listen to their propaganda. Don't let their lies fool you. Don't let their little dollars trick you. Stand firm. We know where we are going. We're on the road to progress again. God bless you all. Power to the people, I say. Power to the people, I say. Power to the people. One love, comrades. God bless.
One Marky Gina. One Marky G, man. No joke, man. You see me? You see all of this? You talk about commitment, you talk about plan. Marky G can't grow, you know. We not worry about it, you know. Everything what they say them do, them are going to do. Everything. I'm excited about the rent to own house. I don't know about Uno, but alright, that's what me 15, because I'm not 35. I'm not 35 people. Trust me. I'm glad for Marky G and the PNP right now. I not even understand.